They've played two of the more memorable Super Bowls in recent history. The Giants and Patriots are underway again.
Let's go, fellas.
Wait, set 53!
Watch the run, watch the run.
Ozzy! Ozzy!
Check right.
Hey, seam 6! Seam 6!
No championships, baby. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Deep. Safe. Shift.
72! When he hit!
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
That's track.
At the 32-yard line.
Watch safety creep. Safety's creep.
Check it, reload!
Check creep.
Brady gives to Michel. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Hey, check it! Bravo!
It's a gain of a yard.
Ozzy!
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got Sanu. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Check it, reload!
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Caught by Sanu. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mohamed Sanu. 57 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken very short. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
70, Indy.
Check.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Throwing Jones. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And he's going to keep it here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now, the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Hey, box truck. Look at me. Sit bird.
On 4th down, Jones. And Tate's got it. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
Hey, Delta.
On 1st down, Jones. He's got his man. This is Tate. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, Haywood. General West. Hey.
Go get him.
Now Jones on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Kyle Van Noy coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. Hey, here I come.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Alpha.
58,
Jones now throwing on 4th down. Tate bringing it in for the giant touchdown. Golden Tate there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
72.
Brady now on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, Charlie.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
It's coming this way, Here we go.
Hey, Alabama.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. It's a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Goal 50.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Michelle on an island by himself in the backfield, second and goal.
Out of time, let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Wide, get wide.
6-6, pull it high.
He'll get it up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Hey, 66. Check right. 23 down.
Brady going to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Mohamed Sanu with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And an alley to run. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A first down carry for Barkley. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On second and very short, Jones will get this out to Barkley complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to...
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Don't get nervous.
Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Kyle Van Noy picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So on fourth down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. This one from 46 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Jones on 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Wait, 20!
29. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this. Deuce. Quick dash.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants' 32-yard line.
Give me that ball, defense. Shit. Spawn.
Greystone, travel.
No. Regular.
And it's Michel once again. They'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down.
Big stop, let's go.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Check hot route. Hot. Check 31.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
29 is Mike 29. No,
Brings up 2nd
50.
and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Mike 29.
Yeah, that's what I do.
on 2nd and 8. Brady. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady going to go on 4th down. Here's Sanu on the catch. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Ooh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Hey, exit.
Now Brady getting it out left side to Sanu. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mohamed Sanu, 53 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
90, Wolf. Hey, Haywood. Yeah. Hey, Jet.
From the gun, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
5, go.
Now Jones operating from the gun. And incomplete. Crisis averted Almost picked. Instead, second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Jones. Going to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
51 to Mike, boy, 51.
Jones now on 3rd down. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they snap him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
On 4th down, Jones. It's caught. Shepard. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And it's caught. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
On 2nd and goal, Jones, and Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
This is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run on 1st down. Michelle. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Alabama. I can't believe they even let you play.
Again, it's Michelle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Michelle. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, G. 53's in now. 47.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Hey, ball 66.
To throw is Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Here's Brady. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Wait, 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 25, check 25, check 25. Check. Go Bandit.
They'll keep it on the ground. Michelle, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So that's going to move them half the distance.
First of all, you can't jump in this situation.